Girls Talking. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Capri.
And that's Capri as usual.
Is Florida Beach.
Wonderful. But before we get started, I have to say, of course, this is MLK's birthday. And it's not just his birthday, but there's a reason behind. Finally, we can vote and we can do things of that nature. And of course, they've made it a state holiday. But it's not just a holiday to drink, guys, and have a good time. But remember the reason why, the struggle, so that we can vote and we can have our children and children make a voice in this society that's called America. So that being said,
Selma, that's what it's about, Martin Luther King.
So
Selma movie.
That being said, we're going to go on, and of course we're going to talk about the Atlantic Housewife.
Oh
now,
my
you know,
God.
we talked about part one was Hot with Miss Claudia.
From MLK to Atlanta Housewife. Woo,
so now we're going to do part two today. And so, Pri, what do you want to start off talking about?
Whoa, first things first.
Our Papa.
First things first. Nene, the last person to say anything about anybody's hair. Let me just start out with that. Everyone who saw that, did you see the stuff that she's wearing on top of her head? Honey, I don't know what's going on. Even Snoop Dogg had to tweet, "Oh, Jesus, what is this?
I know.
Top ramen."
But you know what? Like Claudia said,
Unbelievable.
she does look a little bit like George Washington back in the 1876 and whatever glue she
Honey, I'm
used.
talking about
But
that other thing. Even when she's by herself and has the nerve, you know, when you speak to the camera by herself and some other, I don't know what she's wearing her hair, but
She loves
she's
it
the
blonde.
last
She loves
person
it
to talk about somebody's bob or anything else like that, because that thing is a mess. Now, moving on.
Yes. Moving on, honey. We've got to let you have it.
They continued with their spat, I'll call it. They continued with their spat with Nene talking about Claudia, what she wears and the spaghetti straps. Honey, listen, as Claudia told her, don't worry about those spaghetti straps, honey. What about the spaghetti that you eat? Look like you need to leave some of that spaghetti alone.
But listen here,
Slim it on down,
But you know,
baby.
but listen here, Miss Nene says, when you can buy off the runway, honey, I buy off the runway, and you can come and look at my tag. Well,
Runway don't make that size.
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
see models that look like that?
It's not even that.
Campbell don't look like that.
If you're gonna buy off the runway, I am sorry, that is not fashion forward to me. That looks like my grandma with some patches up there and patches, and whatever designer fooled you, Nene, into charging you a few $100,000 or a few $1,000s for that. You know, everything isn't fashion beautiful, okay? It's cute, but it ain't fashion beautiful. So you know what? You ramp on her about her spaghetti. Well, spaghetti is in, honey. I guess when you have a little body like that, you can.
Hello, that's the main thing, honey. When you got the right bill and those girls were working it, Miss Claudia was very much working it at the pool, honey. They can work it, honey. The pool. Did you see the other ones, honey? The bigger treat. Let me say the bigger ones.
Oh,
okay. Well,
that was
honey, they were beachside, all clothed. Nene almost looking like the mummy. Hat, clothes, this and that. Miss Phaedra had on a net, to cover up all of that. You know what I mean? That
but
area.
We're not even going to deal with that.
No, but if they're going to talk about people looking a certain way, really, if you snatch it, honey. Find a trainer. I'm a fitness trainer, by the way. Find a trainer and get it together. If you're going to start talking about people and how they look and all that. All right?
But let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about how Phaedra decided that she's going to apologize to Demetrius. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
She kind of apologized, but you know what? She likes to swallow words. She doesn't really like to give her that full apology for some strange reason. I don't know what it is, you know? And then have the nerves to say, well, I love what you have on. Of course, that's all you can say, because Miss Thing said the only thing we have in common is 8'8". And of course, Demetrius said, I'm sorry I said that. And she sounded like she was so sincere when she said that. But Phaedra really don't even care, not so much about that.
She doesn't.
But I think it was a little bit of jealousy thing going on. I mean, what do you guys think?
No, she doesn't care. And I'm going to tell you something else. She doesn't think Southern Belle should not behave like that. A Southern Belle has a lot more decorum and courtesy and consideration and compassion than that. That's what I've got to say about that. So, no, she did not apologize. She threw up the stuff about how she thought Demetrius was going to bring up the whole
She did kind of apologize. She gave her a little hug. You know what I'm saying? A kind of little like hug, you know, wah wah.
You know who did apologize? I must say this. You know who did apologize? Nene.
Yeah, she did
Nene
apologize.
finally realized her wrong. She dropped her little nugget, honey. She was like, about the Broadway show. She dropped the nugget so they would know. Listen, when one door closes, another door opens. I'm doing my thing.
Right.
I don't think it came from all that much of a nice place. However, she did apologize and realize maybe she was a little harsh.
But did you check this out though? Did you check this out? How Miss what's her name? Dylan.
Oh my God, let's just call her
Wait a minute.
Dylan.
Yes. Okay. Miss
Yes.
Dylan. You know how she jumped in the conversation, and of course, Miss Claudia said, "Listen, I know where you, I know where you, I know where you got that bag from. I know where Portia. I know where you got that bag from." She said, "Because I happen to know we're mutual friends. It's a rich African, and of course, Portia."
No, the whole point is not that. No, Andrea.
Well, you don't know me. You don't know my business.
You're missing over the perennial part.
Okay.
It's that it's a rich, married African American.
Oh yes.
That's okay if you're with a rich man, honey. Right. Rich man, rich woman, do your thing. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is that it's a married. Right. So what she was saying is that you guys are so hypocritical. I think it's so wrong of you to call me whore. The waiters, all the bartenders, the staff at the place there, when we were eating, heard you calling me a whore and talking about I'm clitless.
And laughing. And see what Claudia was trying to say.
So wait a minute. So listen, after Portia jumped in, Claudia's point was, listen, you out of all people really shouldn't have been laughing at that, because that whole whore label.
Okay.
If the who the cap fits,
or who the pocketbook fits for $80,000. You know?
Yes.
Like that.
Who the cap fits, or who the pocketbook fits.
I don't think she really cares who she get the bag from, but I think the point is that she's laughing.
The point is that Miss Portia is getting bags and cars and all kinds of little doodads from working her clip. Hello.
Exactly. And that is the perennial.
So
let me take my glasses off. Hello, beautiful. How my people doing? You know, I understand there's a lot of rich Africans in Atlanta. So do your thing. Do your thing. It's not a problem. But guess what? You can do your thing gracefully. You ain't gotta be a laughter. Everything that Nene and them say, laugh and joke. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about Gucci all the time. Okay? And it ain't all about the coochie all the time either. You know what I'm saying? It's about a little bit of, brain up there sometimes. Kind of like be in perspective and make sure you study the dictionary.
Whatever your thing is cool. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. But what I'm saying is, while you socking it to, and you know you socking it to, and maybe in a little bit of a funky situation, do not then ridicule and laugh, just as you said, other people. Just chill on that. Chill on that. Talking about chill, it's getting a little chilly out here, honey. You see it keeps blowing. This is wonderful, sunny Florida, but there's a bit of a chill. This is not our normal 80, 90 degree day. Hello, hi, all my New Yorkers, all my hometown people.
NYC is in the house.
But I know NYC is in the cold house. Y'all in that cold house. So, I'll take a windy 75 degree day.
I want to go back a little bit. When all four of them were sitting on the beach, when we're talking about Candy sitting on the beach, Phaedra sitting on the beach, Nene sitting on the beach, and who else was in Who else? Nene? Phaedra. No, we said Phaedra.
Phaedra, Candy, Portia, and Nene.
Nene, exactly, and Portia. And my thing is that I got to talk about Candy a little. I must talk about it a little bit. Because I think Candy is becoming a little two-faced kind of thing.
Not a little.
She thinks she's scaling the fence and being on both sides. But I notice she's with that foursome over there. And it seems to me that it's kind of like a bittersweet thing with her. Rather than just say, girls, boom, boom, boom. But she wants to swing that way when she felt the pendulum is okay and want to swing this way. But she's really on that side. I don't like it. She scares me. She's really sneaky.
There you go.
She's a sneaky person. And I would not watch her because daggers would be in my back.
Hello.
If that was a kid.
Yes,
I'm serious.
You talked about that word, lukewarm, honey. Yeah. I'll bring in a word, and this is the way the word should be used properly, by the by, Miss Portia. Candy is quite often a contradiction. It's not contradictory, honey. You should use the word contradictory with Miss Claudia.
Stop contradictory.
Listen, she says, Claudia, you're a contradictory.
You're a contradictory.
It's contradictory. No such thing, girlfriend. Contradiction.
Right.
Anyhow, Anywho, you're quite right about Candy.
Right.
I am thoroughly
I didn't like the comment that she made about Demetria when they went to see the show, and she made the comment. Afterwards she says, "I don't know about her can be a pop artist, but she sure enough can be a R&B artist." No, I mean pop is just a word. Popular for you guys. Music is popular. Hip hop, R&B, whatever. Rhythm and blues, jazz, classical. It's pop. More popular people, more people play it, more people buy it. It becomes popular. Therefore, the word pop. And to her to make that statement, being in the business, you understand? I didn't kind of like that. To me, that was a little bit of dig. It's like a hater kind of situation.
I think there was a little bit of salt thrown.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah.
However, now say this: there are people such as Miss Whitney Houston who do cross over that, sang their hearts out, honey, work that song, has gospel voices, R&B, whatever you want to call it, sings from their soul. That's basically what it is. And they make it. You know what I mean? Everyone loves them and embraces them. It really starts with the song, and that's something Candy should know.
Right.
I truly believe if Miss Demetria was giving a song, I mean a real, she got the vocals, honey. She got the goods. She got the goods. If she gets, like she said, I'm singing a little bit of a ratchet song. So yes, those kind of songs perhaps are not as maybe the type of songs that get that kind of overall airplay as something like a "I Will Love You" or the type of songs that you heard Whitney sing. But honey, if her repertoire changes a little,
oh no, definitely.
She can do it.
Oh no, she's
she can do it.
She's out. Hey.
Okay, now I have to say this.
Right.
Though Claudia did what she did, it still had a little bit of how can I say?
A little bit of sting.
Yeah, right. An unsettling feeling with her. No. Meaning an unsettling feeling, meaning that the purpose is Demetria's trip and to support her. And she felt she may be bringing that down, ruining that. Now, albeit Miss Thing said it was very necessary, somebody had to bring Nene down. Right. It felt good. But what I like is she did apologize. Listen, I really don't mean to mess up your thing. You know, that was a bad deal going there, and I went there. She apologized to each and every one of them. I think that is very, very admirable, because everyone there was affected by that. Whether you were laughing this, everyone's there. And so I love that. I just really love that.
But you notice the next morning she says, "Give me a pina colada
with the cracker
double." She says, "I need this from after that last night." Listen, I would too. You know what I mean? But these girls, they came out to have fun. You see them in the pool carrying on, having a good time, and you see the other four over there thinking that they're on a beach runway. You know what I mean?
No, honey, they look like beached whales. They look like beached whales. I'm gonna be real like jail. Listen,
not very nice.
I'm not saying that. I'm being real. This is why they were all covered up. That's all I'm saying. Now, no. Older has no. We don't even want to pull out age, honey. We don't want to even pull out age. You guys try to guess. You don't like telling yours, so I'm not gonna tell mine.
No, well,
listen, we don't even want to pull out age, and
we
are not beach whales.
So
that has nothing to do with it. Halle Berry is 48, almost, in the thing. Honey, Jada Pinkett's mama. You see Jada Pinkett's mama is 62.
Let me just go out and show
that's
them.
no excuse. That's no excuse.
Let me just do that.
No. That's no excuse. It's like what Claudia says. Instead of worrying about not wearing spaghetti strap, worry about all that damn spaghetti that you're stuffing down your face. That it's a wrap. Some things comes to an end, even good things.
Yeah.
Like this show. This show is coming to an end.
We will see you next time, guys.
See you next time.
On Two Girls Talking. Please tune in and watch us. And we got a lot of good stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that you're loving our show, so continue to tune in.